VG Farm, Ju Farm, Ju Farm, Ju Farm, Fame, Farm, Fame, Ju Farm, Saint-Moy, 12 degrés, Les Martins, aujourd'hui c'est mardi, hier c'était lundi, hier, the main comment va aujourd'hui? Je viens merci parlant en français. Ouf. Je ne peux pas parler français apprenant la français. Il fait froid les matins. Saint-Moy 12 degrés. Le ciel est bleu et clair. C'est une journée soleillée. Où allons nous allons nous promener. Je vais promener. Nous marchons. Je marche. Ouf, il fait froid. Il fait froid. C'est froid. C'est froid. Il fait froid le matin. C'est froid. Tu fais la queue? Non, je suis pas. Parlons anglais. Le ciel clair bleu. Parlons anglais. Okay. So cold. I need. It's so cold. My ears are hurting. Need to get that earmuffs. Alright. So being said, we at not just we pass. Great. See, I forgot that I added basically. Are you hungry? I am hungry. Fame. F-A-I-M. Farm. Je farm. Je farm is I am hungry. But see, it's je farm or J-E-V-E. F-A-I-M. Je farm or je fame. I think it's je farm. And then okay, the other one I forgotten. Are you? It's like comma va u. So it's not comma va u. It's something. I've forgotten. Well, so I already said we're gonna edit. Are you hungry? I am hungry, and that's the good part. So Saint-Moy 12 degrés. It is minus 12 degrees today. Saint-Moy, you know. Saint-Moy 12 degrés le matin. It's 12 degrees, minus 12 degrees in the morning. Yeah. Anyway, so that's that. We have to fill a queue. Are you queuing up? Just we pass them. No, I'm not. No. Okay, so we have almost everything. We have the greetings as well. What am I doing? So yeah, we are extending our vocabulary. Things are getting shorter. That's great. That's great. Today is the 3rd day of Christmas. I'm not gonna talk now. I'm gonna talk later. And yeah, a tutor. See, I remember more now. See, we're adding vocabularies in. Again, I know that most of my pronunciations are not right, but I remember because of the spelling, so it's easy to write it down and you know, memorize both ways. Not the best way, but as long as I get to remember, that's good. Of course, I still need to get the pronunciation right. Okay, if I don't get the pronunciation right, this is good as saying wrong thing. Like how do I put this? Let me put. So, arrêt means stop, and annuler means cancel, which is funny. It's a cancel stop. It's like what? Sunny. Soli is sunny. Norwegia is cloudy. How do I put it this way? Okay, let's say I'm Chinese, Mandarin speaking. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. It's hard. See, that's the thing. Once I get the pronunciation right, it becomes weird to try to make it, to try to gel it. But of course I know, because when I speak in bahasa Selamat. Yeah, it's tough. It's tough. This is the fun bit, right? When you are multilingual, when you learn to be multilingual, yeah, things get pretty interesting once your brain hooked up to the pronunciation. Yeah, it goes vice versa. See, the thing is, yeah, I can't. But for now, I'm sure my French is just all whacked. Once I get used to the pronunciation, then it'll be okay. This will take some years, because even I learned Mandarin not that great. Not that great as well. It took me what, 6 years? 6 years and it's still broken. So French probably the same thing. 6 years maybe. Broken maybe. Take too much time. Until then, à tout à l'heure, à plus tard. À plus tard. À plus tard. À plus tard. Alright, third day of Christmas. We're gonna walk here and then we're gonna talk about investments, what I've been doing for the past 2.5 years. So first thing first, straightforward. This year is a total write-off, so for the whole of 2020, zero investment. In fact, 2020 is a deficit year for me. No increase, everything just got minus down, which is bad. And for 2018, let's see, 2018 well, I decided not to do any more life insurance investments, so that's definitely out of the way. We have, what else? House, of course, that's investment, quote unquote. Small about liability and debts. We can talk about debts tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. But then again, total write-off this year. Last year, 2019, I tried to understand the savings in Canada, and my goodness, Malaysia is much better. Okay. Malaysia is much better, so I need to be more diligent in transferring money back to Malaysia for investment purposes once I build up my safety net. But at the same time, I want to build my investment over here as well, which last year I did, but it was very low. I put $1,000 in the Canadian government tax-free savings account, TSFA, tax-free savings account, TFSA, okay. But interest rate is just bad, right? They don't count the interest rate, it doesn't count like Malaysia. Malaysia is much nicer for the one and only one reason. As long as I park money in the Malaysian account, I get a constant percentage, right? I know it's low, but still their low is much higher than here. So back then Malaysia was 3%, right? I'm going to use 3% as the golden benchmark. Here, on a good day, 1.5%. On a bad day, 0.5%. So that's immediately, regardless, on a high day, it's still better than, I mean, it's worse. Its performance is worse than Malaysia, easily. So that's that. Tried some TSFA, tried some this random account. Basically, tried as much new investment, low commitment. Keyword is low commitment. That is what I learned from the insurance savings investment thing. Commitment is too high on that, so no bueno. Also, I need to double check some of my insurance policy for Malaysia as well. I think I need to pay either this month or next year, right? Let's see. This year we covered medical. Yeah, I need to double check, right? Need to double check. So that's the annoying part. Okay, so that's for future talk. We'll talk more about what am I supposed to close and what I just remain open, because it's much better that way. Alright? And that's it. that's the total of investments. Still building up savings, alright, to make sure that I have 1 year worth of living expenses. It's quite nice actually, kind of like it. Yeah, 1 year of living expenses, at least 3,000 worth of medical, and of course some miscellaneous expenditure for my business slash toy slash hobby slash skiing snowboarding thing. Previously I set a cap at about 1,000 or 2,000. So game investment, that's what I did for the past few months, which I put $1,000. If you earn back the money, great. No, how long does it take back to earn back the money that I spend? That's the fun bit. Alright, if I get to build a company out of it, how much would I need to spend to build? And that's about it. So yeah, those are the investments that I'm doing right now. Of course, some of the investments are not just financial, but more life skill related, like building a business, learning how to ski, learning how to skate, and etc. So that's day 3, right? Invest not only in financial terms but also onto yourself. Also game company. That will be on the present day for investment. Alright, not now. I know my hands doesn't sing along with what I'm saying, but yeah. Okay, that's it. Untitled. Gonna go up there. Up the top. Yeah. Made it up top. Just in time for sunset. Find out pronunciation. Jetu very